Hey, and welcome to this video. As you can tell by the title, I'll be giving a quick beginner's guide on crafting in Wynncraft. It took me a little while to work it out for myself and it all looked very confusing, but now it's really simple. As there is no actual quest to show the player how to craft their own items at the moment, I thought it would be very useful if I made a guide showing newer players how to make their own powerful items. Also, in a quick note, as this is my first video, it would mean the world to me if you subscribed. On this channel I will not only be playing Minecraft, but probably a few other games, so watch this space. Without further ado, let's get into the crafting guide. A very quick disclaimer is that I'm a bit of a new player myself, so if you have any of your own tips or tricks to help out, please feel free to add them to the comments below. So, how do you make a crafted item? If you go up to a table for crafting, for example a weaponsmithing table, then if you look at the GUI then you should see an arrow, and that shows what you can craft and how much of an item you need to craft it. Here is a quick clip of me crafting a simple item. So, now you've watched a tutorial on how to craft your own items, here are a few tips that I think will come in useful. My first tip is to make these items as soon as possible. They can be very powerful for your level, especially at lower ones, and they help you out a ton. Also, if you're anything like me and have pages of 2-star and 3-star crafting materials you will never use, then to level up all your skills, you may be able to finally clean some space in your ender chest. My next tip is to buy the materials you need to craft from the market. There's one in Deathless, the second city you come across, so you should have no problem finding the market. I think this is a useful tip because if you decide to grind all the materials yourself, it can take a long time. However, if you don't feel like spending all your hard-earned emeralds, there are many grinding spots across the world that can help you to level up your gathering skills, on top of getting materials for your crafting skills. My third tip is to always put in at least a few cheap crafting ingredients if you are trying to level up a certain crafting skill. This is because it gives a huge boost in XP gain, and it makes leveling up a lot faster. A quick tip is that when you are crafting an item that you are planning to use a lot, make sure not to use too many ingredients. This is because most ingredients reduce the total durability of an item, and when it runs out of durability it makes it almost useless. If you put too many rare items in the crafting GUI, then it makes the crafted item have only one durability, hence making it useless. Therefore, be careful when crafting lots of rare items. Now, you might be wondering, which skill should I level up first? It really depends. If you're finding dungeons and bosses fairly easy, and you're just wanting to have fun at the game, then I'd recommend you level up the skill corresponding to your weapon, like woodworking for archers, and weaponsmithing for warriors. This is because it can be very fun playing with your own crafted weapons and messing around with the mechanics of the game. If you are struggling with these bosses, however, then I would recommend leveling up your alchemy, scribing and cooking skills. Why? It is because they can give incredibly useful, yet temporary stat boosts that help out a ton against difficult enemies. They can give health like a healing potion, except they can give extra boosts like health regen and XP gain. Overall, they're very useful if you're struggling against a certain enemy. In conclusion, I think that these crafted items are incredibly useful for your journey through Wynncraft, and make the game a lot more enjoyable. Unfortunately, that's all I have time for today. As you did make it this far, it would help out a ton if you liked and subscribed, as I will be probably making more videos relating to this kind of content. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.